My name's Joe. My wife and I have travelled today from Toowoomba. We're in company with another Model A 1928. This is a 1928 that we have. The other car is a Chev. We do mix around a little bit. We're all hoping to make our way as far as Busselton in WA. We're going to be driving 3 days on, 1 day off, do a bit of service on the car, do a bit of recovery ourselves, do a bit of washing. And if everything goes well, we hope to come home the long way, up around the top. I'm from Toowoomba, the other two are from Mackay. So they've already had a couple of days driving. This is my first short day. So this first long trip for our A and for myself. First trip for the long trip for the Chev, and the other car, the other Model A there. That one's been to every state in Australia since year 2000. Driven all the way each time. So it's been about a bit, that old girl.
Tell me about that car, what year it is?
This one's a 1928, an early 1928. So there are a few differences between this one and cars that came out 6 months later. There were several million sold between 1928 and 1932. Then they changed the design substantially. But this was a substantial change from the previous model, which was the Model T, which ran for, I can't remember how many years, 17 or 18 years, I think. But they were forced to change to keep up with the competition. And Henry Ford himself actually was resisting change, but it was his son Edsel who convinced him that they needed to go that way, and fortunately they did, and they had started to lose supremacy at one stage, but they eventually made it back up again. Yep, engine's still original, still white metal bearings. It's nearly all original.
Hello there, my name is Terry Sienta. I hail from Mackay. We're heading down, that's my glasses down here. We're on our way to Busselton for the Model A Ford National Rally. This yellow creature behind me is a 1928 Model A Ford. It's been restored for some 20 years. Since putting on the road, I've done 120,000 kilometres. It's been to WA once before. It's been driven to every mainland state, plus Tasmania, Northern Territory, Canberra. So this is sort of the last hurrah for me, is going right round the block. So when we finish at Busselton, we're going to continue up the west coast, around to Broome, Katherine, Mount Isa, back to Mackay. Should give us about 15,000 kilometres for the journey. Yes, it'll be a trip of a lifetime, and so far 3 days on the road, it's been absolutely fantastic, and meeting lots of lovely people.
And what's your towing? Tell us about that.
And the little camper trailer behind me is totally handmade by myself. I built the trailer. I did all the sewing on the canvas, etc. And it's paid for itself over and over again now, and it's a nice place to call home for another 9 or 10 weeks on the road.
Travelling with company?
Yes, I've got two others travelling with me. I've got another fellow from Mackay who's travelled with me for the last 3 days to get here to Goondiwindi. We've met up with my brother here in Goondiwindi. He hails from Toowoomba, and he'll be doing the rest of the journey with us as well. And my wife, Cheryl, she's a pretty keen motorist as well, so it's always good to have company, and no arguments about when we want to hit the road, and she enjoys the trip as much as I do.
John Parfitt from Mackay in Queensland. I'm heading over to Busselton in Western Australia with these A model Fords who are attending a rally. I'm going with them in case they break down.
And what do you got here?
1935 Chev Ute, fully restored by myself over a period of 3 years. When I bought it, it was just 2 trailer loads of
Rubbish.
You said rubbish, but yeah, no, that's all it was. Yeah, no.
That's fantastic, John. What about the trailer? Tell us about that.
Well, I originally wanted to build a teardrop trailer to take with it. That may be okay for somebody that's 30-year-old, but a poor old bugger like me, it wasn't practical. So I decided to build a trailer to match the back of the ute, and a local upholsterer in Mackay built the camper for me.
Wonderful. Fantastic. So to all the car lovers out there, what are you going to say?
Get one and have fun.